Welcome back. We're talking with William Shernoff. We're talking law. We're talking consumer advocacy. And he's an author as well, believe it or not. He wrote Fight Back and Win, How to Get Your HMO and Health Insurance to Pay Up, which is great. He's known as the attorney that makes insurance companies pay up, and also payments refused. So we're going to talk about some of these cases. Well, actually, on break, we were discussing the one case, the David versus Goliath.
Right.
That you came up with was not Egan, it was the $48 case.
Right. This was a senior citizen. His name was Elmer Norman. He was deaf, blind in one ear, and he had a claim. It was just a $48 medical bill that was unpaid. But that was just the beginning of the story, because what we showed in his case is that they switched policies on him and about 100,000 other senior citizens, and they told the senior citizens, throw away your old policy, the new one is better. But it wasn't better, it was actually 40% worse. And we took that case to a jury, and when the jury saw the internal documents of the insurance company, that they were just scamming on these senior citizens and trying to take away their coverage, at the same time telling it was better coverage,
what was worse?
Yeah, it was 40% worse, but they represented it was better. And Elmer brought that to the attention of the court with my help, and the jury socked him with $4.5 million in punitive damages over a $48 claim, which shows nothing is too small. If you think you're being taken advantage of, even if it's $50, $100, $200, the law is on your side, and you can get damages for mental and emotional distress. You could get punitive damages because the law doesn't want insurance companies to be treating people unfairly.
No, it's not. It's just not right. And it's not that everyone should go out and try to get $4 million, but they should, if they should, just get their bills paid the way it should be.
Right. And it's difficult to teach insurance companies to really be fair. They have this culture where they think everybody's trying to take advantage of them. And some people do. There are people that do. But most people are honest and try to put in their claim honestly.
And they trust.
And they trust the
that they're going to be
insurance
taken care of.
Yeah, exactly. And when it doesn't happen, they need somebody to help them fight a big insurance company, because they have a lot of money and they hire good lawyers.
Well, yes, they do. Yes, they do. And we have you, which is great. I wanted to ask about disability insurance. What should you look for if you're looking into getting disability insurance?
Well, when you buy disability insurance, that's to take care of you if you lose your job because of a disability. They will supplant you with the income that you had with your old job. But a lot of times they will want to make sure you are really disabled, and they may watch you. They may even,
like you said, going to the mailbox, right?
Yeah, they may even take a camera and watch you taking out the garbage and bending over, and then they'll say, "Oh boy, you're not disabled," or even watch you going to the doctor's office. But if you are really disabled, you have to have your doctor verify that. Right. And it should pay you, but sometimes they watch people very carefully.
And what if you're looking at, what are some of the pitfalls with HMOs?
Boy, there's a lot of pitfalls with HMOs, you know, really. They make the rules so technical and so tough. You have to dot every I, cross every T, and it's hard to get to a specialist unless they have that specialist in their network. That's one of the big problems. People want to go see a specialist, and the HMO says, no, you can't go see a specialist. We have one right here, but maybe that's not the right one for you. And there's a lot of problems with HMOs today.
Well, then if it's not the right specialist, and the people, whatever illness they have, they can obviously become more sick or they die.
Well, that's exactly right, Patty. We had a case where the gentleman who had cancer wanted to go see a specialist. He had to go get approval from the HMO, but the approval took 4 months. It went through 24 different departments. He finally got the approval after 4 months, but it was too late. He died. It was too
late. He died. And do sometimes plaintiff lawyers try to stage different appearances and things so that the people will perhaps die?
Well,
is that a...
You mean the plaintiff
Yeah,
lawyers
right,
do that?
yes.
I haven't heard of that.
Yeah, okay.
That wouldn't be nice.
Okay, I don't think it would. I just thought it may be an interesting question. What kind of tips would you give people if they have HMOs right now?
Well, I think the first thing you have to do is you have to read the pamphlet they give you. And that's tough because it's not written in English. It's probably written in insurance jargon or Sanskrit or something like that. Yeah, you know, it's really, but do the best you can. Read the booklet, follow the rules because they got all these arcane rules. And if you're not getting help from them, you can complain to the government department that governs them. They're called the Department of Managed Health Care in Sacramento. And you can complain to them. They have a website. And they will go to bat for you. And if you don't get satisfaction from them, there's always attorneys that will try to help you.
Great. And what are you working on now? Are you at liberty to say any of the cases?
Well, mainly health insurance.
Okay.
Because I'm finding out so many health insurance companies are canceling people when they're sick and they really need it. It's been a big problem. We have clients that have had heart surgery and they're stuck with $500,000 worth of bills because they get canceled after the fact. So. And
there's no retribution. You can't go back once it's canceled.
It's been a big problem, and the Los Angeles Times has been running several pieces on this, and investigations going. The LA City attorneys just filed some lawsuits on it, so we're trying to clean that up. Trying to make insurance companies clean up their act, treat people right, and then there won't be any problems. But it's hard keeping them honest.
Of course it is. Of course it is. Well, we thank you so very much for everything you're doing. Wasn't it great what he's doing? If people have questions, what they should do is they should get your books. The case studies in here are very interesting. And Fight Back and Win. There's a lot of great tips in here that you can really put into action to help not fall into the trap of not being insured or being canceled. So thank you so very much, my friend. I appreciate it. Stay right here and sit and talk to me. When we come back, you're going to meet Kathy Strong, editor of the Desert Sun magazine editor. Thank you.